to our next story, something that's happening closer to home. A video went viral yesterday.
Yes, a video went viral yesterday of Sheikh Hamdan announced that driverless cars will soon be available to the public. Now, Crown Prince Sheikh Hamdan announces that driverless cars will soon be available to the public as announced on Instagram. Stories that self-driving taxis will soon be available on Dubai roads. As the video was captioned, "We are launching automated self-driving taxis soon on Dubai's roads."
So he just posted the videos to his story yesterday, and I love something that he'll share to his account, gets picked up by all the major news titles, because it's basically His Highness Sheikh Hamdan proving that these driverless vehicles work and they're soon going to be on our roads. So the footage showed His Highness Sheikh Hamdan in what would usually be the driver's side and other passengers in the vehicle. However, in this video, you can see that the car itself is being operated by I guess a professional, but they're not actually operating anything. And in the video, you can see there's a nearby cyclist and the vehicle slows down, spots a speed bump without anyone actually operating it. They're using, I guess, sensors. I don't know how these vehicles work, but to kind of see what's on the road and to operate safely, which is just crazy.
Yes, and in October, the RTA said that along with Cruise, a self-driving technology company, they had begun supervised testing of a Chevrolet Bolt-based autonomous vehicle in Jumeirah 1 area, which is amazing. But you just want to think, so technically, is the profession of a taxi driver going to just end at that point?
That was a big conversation that went through on our IG feed yesterday. I don't think so. I think the reality I think it's super cool that they're kind of going towards autonomous vehicles and driverless taxis, but not in the near future. I don't think it's a concern.
AI and robotic things are actually very scary at this point. But I would love to have a driverless car that I'm actually driving, with me, for me. So I can just be like, hey, take me to work, and they will just take me to work.
You know what's so funny though is that when sometimes driver chats are kind of nice, and it's if either I'm one of two types of passengers. One, and I kind of hate myself for this, but I literally stare at my phone for the whole journey. I don't see anything around me. I don't engage with the driver, and I'm just staring at my phone because I think I'm too busy, right? Yeah. But then on another day, I'll put my phone away, and we might have a chat, and you learn something about someone. Some of the amazing stories that you hear here, people who've chosen to move away from their families. They're working here for 20, 30 years, and they'll show you photos of their homes. They'll show you photos of their kids at university. And it's, people that I may not have met otherwise, and it just gives you an opportunity. I like driver chats.
It is great. It is great. But it's just why, honestly, I would just have my own car and just not drive it. That would be amazing. I would do that just because my parents all the time comment a lot about my driving. So I'm just fine, you cannot comment now. I'll just, get a driverless car, and you don't need to worry.
It would be amazing, but I just think the reality of having loads of driverless, I think we're still far from that. So it will be really cool, in the Jumeirah area, to see driverless taxis and see the technology evolve. But we've seen them, I think San Francisco is quite fast forward on this, and there's still some kinks to be ironed out. So the reality of us having driverless cars is quite a distance away, I would say.
I mean, there is a Tesla technically.
No, but there's some kinks, and I'm just not ready to
But as
to go all in on it.
Yeah, but as well, I think that driverless cars are more efficient for smaller areas rather than just I wouldn't go in a driverless taxi that's gonna take me all the way to, let's say, Abu Dhabi, or that's gonna take me all the way to, I don't know, a place that's an hour away, because I wouldn't trust it. What if it's just messes up and just doesn't know, you know what I mean? Because if someone who is manually actually driving a car, let's say, for example, today, my dad was dropping me to work. So there were two roads, right? And on this road, it was filled with traffic because there was an accident. So he thought, you know what, let me go from this road. I don't think a driverless taxi would do that. How are you going to communicate with a driverless taxi, telling them, boss, that's not where you, please go here, or please go here, or boss, what if it just doesn't know the road? What if it just doesn't know the way? I have a hard time explaining to a taxi where my house is. So a taxi with an actual human being who's driving it. So how can I explain to a driverless taxi, a robot, where my house is?
Well, I feel the same, but I love that Dubai is like 20 million years ahead of us in terms of capabilities. So we'll probably see it sooner than can be expected on the streets of Jumeirah. They are testing them right now, and how cool to see that video go viral yesterday.
We should go on takeover. When it's out, to go on a takeover in a driverless taxi just to see how it's going to happen.
Absolutely.
Just to test it.
So if you want to see us testing it and Farah trying to explain to AI how to find her house, stay tuned on Lovin Dubai. Guys, it's 8:50.